Hello, 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 hello. Okay, I'm gonna get it for you, okay? Hello, how are you guys? How are you? Hello, Prestige, Oluwatobi, okay? Happy Sunday, everybody watching. Happy Sunday to you. Trying to keep an eye on my girl. That is why my camera is on her. I'm tracking her, just in case she goes to the wrong place, okay? Okay. Hey, no, 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 you can't go in there. No, no, not now. I gotta clean it up, okay? You can't go in there. I can grab it for you. Here you are. Good. But you can't go in there, right? You see why I'm tracking her with my camera, right? Uh-huh. They're so quick, you gotta keep an eye on them. She's very agile, so I have to keep an eye on her. And she's gonna put it right back inside again. And then she's gonna try to go in there, but I got my eyes on her. Yeah, so this pool here, this inflatable pool was empty, but because of the amount of rain we've had in the last couple of days, it's already full. I need to empty it. Okay, so I'm gonna just do that now. Take this. That is gonna try emptying the pool. Let me open it from here. Okay, I'm gonna open it from the inside so it can drain, huh? Yeah, so I just opened. There's an opener right here that you can open, and then it drains out underneath. Okay. All right, so I'm out in the backyard with my little girl. Hi, come say hi to everybody. Joanna, come say hi. Come say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi. Huh? No, you can't go in the water. You can't. You can't go in there, okay? All right. Yeah, Prestige, she's 22 months old. She's 22 months old. Yeah, she will be 2 years in the next few months. So, um, yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This dawn, I think it was around 1 a.m. when I was about to sleep, and then something said I should check on, just type my own self on YouTube. I was pretty surprised when I found that somebody had already tried impersonating me, uploaded some of my own Facebook videos that I haven't even uploaded myself on YouTube, and the person had a name Choco Millionaire Updates. I thought I was like, wow. And had, you see, like, I couldn't think that this was an intention to just use my content without permission, because the person actually had my photo. The person had my photo on the profile picture. And I thank all of you who have dropped your comments, have already started taking action by reporting it to YouTube. Thank you so much. If we're here, thank you so much for sharing the link, the encouraging people to do that. My sister, I'm going to touch base with you one of these days, okay? Thanks for the amazing heart. Roya, Amavi, all of you guys, thank you so much. The many of you who have already taken action. There is a good chance some of you may have thought that was my channel, so you may have subscribed already. Yeah, you might want to just unsubscribe yourself from there and just do the necessary thing, right? My YouTube channel has the same name as my Facebook channel, Choco Millionaire. There is nothing in addition to that, just Choco Millionaire. All right, so guys, yeah, make sure if you've already subscribed to the wrong channel, you look for the correct channel, and then you subscribe to that Choco Millionaire. Okay, there is no updates, there is nothing else there. When you see it, you are going to notice that I actually respond to people and their comments too, and their questions on YouTube. Okay, thank you so much. Let's talk about the flood. I'm going to appear a little bit distracted because my daughter, she is very agile. She can't be idle for just 1 second. She's, as you can see, like she's just all over the place, huh? So yeah, I have to keep an eye. Forgive me if I look distracted. Um, um, we are in summer, right? We are officially in summer, and these are times that the sun is out almost all day, burning hot, burning hot. In fact, you guys may have gotten a bit of a gist of how it feels like, how summer is like in North America. At the beginning of summer, we already started hearing about heat waves and people dying because it was so hot. So where I live in Canada, in British Columbia, for example, we had instances where people were dying because of the heat wave, right here in Canada. The heat was too much. People were dying. Places were getting burned. Australia is a big place like that for heat wave and fires, right? And some parts of the US too. But so there's expectation generally is that the weather will be hot and people will be able to enjoy the beautiful weather out with their families, doing their picnics, meeting in a park. We've been managed to get COVID under control in Ontario. A lot of people are vaccinated. I have, my wife is, except for my daughter. So we are beginning to reopen the economy for people to get back to normal activities. The gyms are opening. So many places are open now. But guys, we've had unusual rain. Unusual because since I've been in Canada, this is the first time I'm seeing this kind of rain in summer. First time ever. I haven't seen it before. It's very unusual. My wife is kind of like the meteorologist in the house. She kind of watches the weather news a lot, and she knows exactly. She tells me about the radar. She tells me where it's moving. And you know these guys and their weather forecast, huh? The meteorological system here is so rock solid. It works. When they tell you it's going to rain in 1 hour, there is a high chance it's going to rain in 1 hour. When they tell you to expect snow in 10 minutes, it's going to snow in 10 minutes. I have never doubted their, even though it's man-made, like, hey guys, their radar, their system of prediction, meteorological system here is so solid. I can't compare it to what we have in Africa. I can't. So my wife actually keeps telling me that it's going to rain. Yesterday, for example, she said it was going to rain in about 1 hour. So she was encouraging me to come out and cut the lawn and cut the grass, right? And I delayed a little bit. Before I came out, it was already raining. So wow. So my point for saying this is that Europe and North America couldn't have missed the rain. They couldn't have. The radar saw it coming. But what probably is so surprising is how quick the rain came and how fast it washed down places in Europe and other places, and how much damage or devastation it has left. This is unusual. Why am I even talking about this? I'm talking about this because I am seeing a lot of naysayers who think that when we say Europe and North America being developed countries, it means they have no problems at all. They do have problems. I'm seeing some people who are very sarcastic on social media posting pictures and say, hey, this is not Ghana, or this is not Nigeria, this is Germany. Can you see them? They have flood. And they are making a mockery of it from the point, or from the argument, using the argument that, yes, you think, say, now only this place is where flood day. Yes, you are right to say that this didn't happen in Africa, or yet it's in North America, or it's in Europe, or in Germany, or somewhere. But when I watch this kind of messages and the sarcasm and the intent behind it, I laugh. I cringe and I laugh a bit. You know why? Because I'm like, seriously? Do you really think that these countries have no problems at all? Or they don't breathe, or they don't even go to the washroom at all? Or they don't die, or they don't fall sick? That's not what we are saying. You see, what we are missing here is that even though these guys are having an unusual flood in summer, many have said that it happened the last time in about 20 years ago. It's not common. It happens once in a while. Even though some people in Africa are celebrating that, yeah, so as long as they also have their own floods, they won't complain about the floods in Accra alone. You know, these ones are not perennial problems, like annual problems. You get what I mean? Number two, the way they respond to these problems is not the same way that the African governments respond to these problems. The intervention, if you've seen the news, what happened in Germany, West Rhino in Germany, right, in Western Germany, if you saw the news, the whole village or town was submerged in water. It felt as if it is Noah's flood. It felt as if it is Noah's flood, or the days of Noah, where the whole place is destroyed by flood. But if you look at the beauty of their interventions, guys, these guys are using helicopters, airlifting people from houses. These guys are using all kind of modern technology to pull people out. They are saving. Rescue teams are quick. That is what we mean by the response of leadership. That is how their leaders are responding. Is that the same way we respond in Africa when we do have these problems? No. You just have to go and watch some videos and you see when disaster or tragedies come surprisingly, how do African governments respond? We have no answer. The people have to pray. We have no answer at all. It's just the grace of God that some of us are actually alive. When floods come today in Accra, Ghana, my city, we have no answer. We have no response. Everything will be about God save us. That is it. The beauty of it is that we can't compare ourselves to Germany, right? The German machine, the country that is known for its industrial capacity. We can't compare ourselves to these countries, right? In the last 3 days, I think 3 days ago, we had a tornado, a very unusual one, in some part of Toronto. It's called Barrie. The city is called Barrie, Barrie. We had a tornado there. Nobody died. There have been some minimal, non-life-threatening injuries. Some houses, about 11 or so houses, were affected by the tornado. But if you look at the response of leadership towards this, within a short time, that is what we call the difference, right? So you cannot be in Africa and just make mockery of what is happening when it is not just Germany. In fact, Canada is seeing a lot of rain. I just told you, you can see my pool is filled with water. This is summer. Normally, we don't have this, right? We have rain in spring. We don't have rain in summer. Very, very unusual. Even if you're going to have a bit of rain, it's just slight, but mostly it's a lot of sun. I was watching the news this morning, and India, which is not in Europe, Mumbai, right? In Mumbai, they've been submerged in flood. Mumbai, the whole of Mumbai, the city is reeling from flood. Czech Republic is reeling from flood, right? Look at other places in Europe. Look at other places in the US. They are all affected. So this is not a Germany problem. Some people are saying it's global warming, is the effects of what we've done in the past. In fact, many people were not even expecting this kind of rain because the pandemic slowed a lot of things down. We were not destroying the environment the way we normally do in the last 1 year. So people were expecting this year to be very nice in terms of weather, right? But who knows? Maybe it's the kind of things we've done in the past that is catching up with us. But guys, you know yourselves. If you've been making fun and mockery of what is happening in the world, this is not a good time to do that. It's a shame. It even shows that our mindset is not one that admits that we have a problem. If all you want to do is to be quick to point to somebody's problem and make a mockery of it without reasoning through it, like, it's a shame. It's a shame. I'm not saying you shouldn't talk about what is happening in Germany, but it's a shame to say that they also have flood. After all, they are also, like, you know what I mean? It's a shame. That kind of flood, if we visit the whole of Ghana today, you and I will be running for our life. The government will not even be there for you. Yes. Let it rain for just 1 hour in Accra, Ghana. You're going to see what is going to happen. Humans are going to float like boat float. Humans are going to float like bread. That's what we talk about. Let tragedy hit the same country you are in, and you are bragging and making photo photoshops and mocking. Let that same tragedy hit your country today. I tell you, you have no response. Right? We can't even fight fire. Guys, we can't even deal with fire. We are using taxis to go and fight fire. We don't even have, oh my goodness, we don't even have fire hydrant. We don't even have this. We don't even have that. We don't even have ambulance systems that are working to take people to hospital. These are perennial daily problems. These are not unusual 2-decade things that come up, and yet we don't have a response system. Smart countries respond quickly when there is trouble. Even if they've never faced it before, they respond quickly. That is what we are talking about. And these things are called leadership interventions. Right? So, sorry to say, I don't agree with you if you are saying that the white people never have problems. Who said so? They have all kinds of problems too. But the difference is that they don't respond the way our governments respond. Our clueless governments, with titles and big coats and so many cars in front of them, with all kinds of allowances and private jets, that is not how they respond. Go watch the news today and you're going to see Angela Merkel touring and making sure that this thing doesn't happen in a while. And they will make sure it happens. They have the interventions built to respond to this. If tragedies hit African countries, the people depend on grace of God. They pray to God and say, so help me God. No wonder at the end of the national anthem of Ghana, it says, so help me God. So help us God. No. When problems that can be solved with common sense happen, leadership reacts. Leadership must rise. I am telling you this, guys. Today, it is happening in Europe and some North American countries. Mumbai is experiencing it. Let's this same flood visit any African country and let's see what is going to happen. That is it. Humans are going to float like bow float. Humans are going to float like bread. That is it. We can't even manage basic gutters and open drains. That's how clueless we are. That's how clueless and that is how bad our leadership is. We can't even manage. We are still being killed by mosquitoes. Humans are still being killed by mosquitoes. We still haven't figured out. Yes, in the Western world, in fact, look, we have mosquitoes here. They are so friendly. They don't give malaria. The first time I came here and I was told that mosquitoes don't give malaria. They are there. They do come around, but they don't give. These guys have figured out a way to destroy all this. I mean, it's wow. Can you imagine that there are snakes here? I was told that they've been able to neutralize all the poisonous snakes to the point that if you meet a snake and it bites you, you don't even get that. Can you imagine that? This is how leaders respond. So before you go removing the speck in your brother's eye, make sure you look at your own self and remove that big plank in your eyes. I'm talking to all the pessimists. In fact, some people are here, they are just looking for something negative about where I live so they can point it out. Some of you, when I make the videos, you are interested in seeing the potholes that are there. Nonsense. Who said we don't have potholes? Who said we know they get pothole for here? We they get potholes, so the road they destroy. But what is rest assured or what is reassuring is that they fix it right away or they have a schedule for dealing with it. Do you have a schedule? Do we have a schedule in Africa? We don't. Some of you are just interested in seeing some of the bad things happening in different parts of the Western world, so you can point it out. They are humans too. They go to the washroom like you do. They go to the mortuary like you do. The difference is that they have a different system of leadership altogether. All right? All right. So this is just me wading in on the floods happening. Very unusual time. You can tell my backyard. Look, this is the first time I'm seeing sun in about how many days? And this is supposed to be summer. Blazing hot summer. Yet, I'm telling you, in the last few days, I haven't seen the sun. In fact, we don't even have a proper sun out today. Right? That is it. We enjoy summer 24/7, 365 days in a year in Africa. We are still clueless. We don't even know what to do with the sun. Hi, now wow. And when it rains twice or once in a decade or 2 decades in a manner that beats these white people and they didn't expect it and submerges their whole towns, we sit back and mock. We mock because we lack the wisdom to even ask whether we go through these things ourselves. All right, guys. So this is just me ranting on the yeah, let's join forces. Let's learn from this. It's not too late. Don't be surprised if any African country experiences the same rain, because it looks like it's a global thing. Across Europe, they're having all this. I, in particular, wouldn't wish this happens to Ghana, where I'm from. You know why? The capital of Ghana is so unplanned. It's so unplanned in such a way that when it happens, somebody is going to float. Somebody is going to float. Somebody is going to float without the breath of life. When it happens in Accra, we are always in the news. Every single year, when the rains come, people die. Let it rain for just 30 minutes non-stop in Accra. You're going to see the news. We're going to see the news. That is not. These guys are going through what we call the Noah kind of flood. Big flood. Within split seconds, they wash the whole place. That's the kind of flood they are going through. Yeah. Yeah. Yesterday when I went to do grocery with my daughter, yeah, it actually rained. But you didn't even see any sign because their drain system is so robust to deal with what they normally deal with every day. But when the unusual, even here, we had rains. But thankfully, we are not that affected. Everything is so nice. Everything is normal. But when you look at what is happening in other countries, you don't sit back and make photoshops and pictures and then you mock and say, this is not Lagos. This is not this. If that same rain come, where you go wrong? Where you go wrong go? Eh? Where you go wrong go? If that same, you know the fee deal with fire. Ambulance self you no get. If you die today, ambulance self no day. You day there, they run your mouth. Eh? Meanwhile, every 1 kilometer or how many kilometers ambulance they right here, police they around. The moment I dial the button, they will respond. Huh? Is that the kind of system you have? Is that the kind of system we have back home? We don't. We don't. Huh? All right. My daughter is taking over now. So I am happy and I'm blessed to have this beautiful weather today. It's not wet. In fact, the lawn has been cut by my tenant. I'm so grateful to her. I was about to cut the lawn this morning and she told me I just did it. That's beautiful. She came out and mowed the lawn, so everything is clear. That is why me and my daughter are out. She loves coming out to enjoy the outside. Huh? She loves just playing out. So we are here today. We are just having playing outside here. I'm going to drain that pool and then put some fresh water in there, especially when the sun is hot and out, and she's going to be in there swimming, right? That's an inflatable, so we can just deflate it and then fold it nicely and put it back in our shed, right? Yeah. So guys, let me know what you think. Feel free to disagree with me so long as we do it. Igochi Ode Frank, there is a heavy flood in Lagos 3 days back. Sorry to hear that. I hope it hasn't been tragic. Yeah, Igochi, I hope it hasn't been tragic in Lagos. If it happens in Accra, Ghana, you'll be surprised, guys. I know what I'm talking about. You will be surprised. I know my city. I know my country. We have no plan in place. We have nothing. We've built in every place that animals will not even build. We've built there, not because the people just chose to build there, because we have useless leadership in place that will not work and will not issue permit and will not make sure that people are doing the right thing. They are sleeping on the job and drawing big salary and allowances and paying their wives. That is why the people go around being disciplined. Yes, the people become so indisciplined because those who are supposed to get them disciplined or put them in places are not doing their jobs. So people are building just anywhere. You see somebody build and then there will be a no permit, and instead of them to go and stop the person and demolish it or probably take the person on using the appropriate laws, they will go around and take money from the person and tell the person to build. And then when the disasters happen, what happened? They will set up a national disaster, blah, 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 to come and distribute bags of rice. knowing that those bags of rice, they've taken so much money already for it and pocketed much of it. You see, this is what the wise people do, guys. Listen to me carefully. When tragedies hit, the wise man doesn't count his loss. He counts his lesson. I'm going to say this again. When tragedies hit, the wise man counts his lesson. He doesn't count his loss. When tragedies hit, the foolish man or the unwise man counts the loss and say, this is how much I've lost, without learning the lesson in there. And so history says, you fool, I will come back again. And when I come, I will be harsher than I was. When tragedies hit, the wise man counts the lesson. Every time the floods come in Ghana, we never count our lessons. We never sit back and ask, what is the lesson in there for us? And so every year it comes back harsher. Let the same thing happen and see how the white man will react. He go sit down and make sure that this thing never happened because he's taking the lesson from it. When tragedies hit, the wise man counts his lesson. The fool counts his loss. I hope you've enjoyed my small rant. Huh? You know, once in a while, I just the colo small. I go can't talk my mind. Huh? I can't talk my peace of mind. Other days I go come where we go talk nice. Once in a while I for just come. Today na Sunday. I'm not supposed to even the rant. Huh? But when I see the mindset of African people, I say, wow. Sometimes I read through some of my comments. I know there are all kind of people on my page. Huh? Sometimes I read through some of my comments, and when I was driving by the US border like this, somebody was just waiting to see a place where the road crack. The person say, so their road crack, mumu. You think say the road then they be on a heaven way they go? Mumu? They no be human beings. They know the shit. They know the shit. Their armpit know the smell. The road way they design. Now road way get come on. Sometimes the way we think, who said there are no potholes in America? There are, but rest assured that they go fix them. These people, they get snow. You know the kind of thing that they take deal with snow. Here, if snow fall, now salt where they take pook road. And if you know what I'm talking about, salt now serious corrosive. It corrode the road. It make the road crack up. But these people will be up. Even some of the roads, as you know bad, then go come out and redo them again. You, your own day that you make big like manhole where they feel bury human being for inside. With no plan, nothing. And you are there looking for crack in a white man's road. You see? It's your level of wisdom. It's your level of wisdom. See the level of wisdom where you get. Now that kind of wisdom hey, now wow. The youth make they look smart. Make we look smart. We need to look smart. We need to look smart. All right. All right, guys. Today is Sunday. I don't have much to say apart from my ranting. David Kane, Oladugba. The rain in Lagos lasted 7 hours on Friday, damaging cars and properties. People were stuck. Sorry to hear that. I'm always happy to see you, Victor Tor. Poyawa Samson, good evening, boss. God richly bless you for the good work watching live from Ghana. Bismarck, Aleke Fonya Hafua. When tragedy hits, the wise man counts his lessons, the fool counts his losses. Thank you. Yes. When the Asafo market gets burned by fire, you'll be quick. You'll see how we'll come out and see how much has been destroyed, blah 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 blah. But we never come back and say this is the lesson we've picked from that. Why should life spare us that lesson we missed? Why should life? History says you missed a class, you missed a lesson. I'm gonna come back harsher. Yes. Until we pick the lessons, every year it will come harsher, and more harsher. That is it. That is it. I'm not going to be surprised if next year we have flood that kill people. I'm not going to be surprised. I'm not. Give me 1 second here. She's going to the roadside, so I'm trying to pick her up. All right. All right, guys. She was trying to go to the roadside, so I'm trying to bring her in there. Asafo market, fire. Every year. It's as if it's by design. It's so predictable. Fire go come. They go destroy. People go do this. People will lose. And we'll come back. Oh, I lost 10 million. I lost this. We are counting the loss. How about the lesson? We'll go back the same place. Go and set up the same toilet. We're going to set up the same sheds and sell with no measures in place to prevent it. Why should life spare us? Why should life spare us the wrath of nature? Why? Why should life spare us again? Huh? There will be fire in filling stations. There will be explosions. They will set up a whole committee and write long committee reports with no lessons learned in there. Why should they spare us again? Why? Yes, I have seen tragedies hit these people here. But I can tell you this, they are more interested in the lesson in there through research, through serious research, through serious time-tested, like well-tested research. Putting in place all. Look, there is a bridge in a city that I was living in before. There was a bridge there. Very nice bridge, oh. Very beautiful, modern, like state-of-the-art. Millions of dollars was used to construct that bridge. Look at what happened. The youth, those who have mental issues or depression, they will go and stand there, jump over the bridge onto the main road. That bridge is so deep, and they will go and stand on it and jump and commit suicide. Look, I saw 3 people die in 1 week from that bridge, just by throwing themselves off and dying. Due to one of them said that something happened to him. He lost the girlfriend, so he went to kill himself. There were other stories too. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful, please get up. Right? But guys, within no time here, these people have built a serious system over that bridge that makes it almost difficult for anybody to jump. Like the kind of system they've built within no time. Let that same thing happen. Let them say that there is a bridge in Lagos or Abuja that people stand to jump. You have the president and the senators or the MPs, the members of parliament. They go and stand there and give a long political nonsense talk. Nonsense talk. Go and visit family. Go and present bags of 2 Jimmy rice. Bags of a jaw system where we get. A jaw system where we get. Not in the work. Not in the work. A jaw systems all around. Kai. God spare us. Now the grace of God where they carry us, so some of us where they have serious sicknesses happening right now, no interventions, nothing in place to even save us. Now the grace of God, now the grace of God where they keep the African person alive. Because when serious problems happen, we have no answer. We have no answer at all. Let this pandemic hit the whole of Africa. Even Ebola, when it hit, now the white man wait for can't find solution for it. If we leave the African alone, we will sleep. We will sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep without doing anything. When COVID hit, leave the African alone and tell the African to lead the way forward in finding solution. You see, even when somebody even manufacture them, that one self to go and even buy it, we no go buy. Now the money where we go take give our wives where we give. Even if they get opportunity to go and buy it, they are going to inflate the price. They are going to inflate the price. African leaders. African leaders. African leaders. African leaders. The problem is the African leader. And because of the way the African leaders behave, that is why we have the kind of citizens we have today. My daughter, this morning, my daughter picked an earbud, a cotton bud that was on the table. I had used it yesterday, but I forgot to put it in the trash can. So she grabbed it and she tried putting it in the ear. And I was wondering, how did she get the idea to even put it there? Because she's seen daddy doing the same thing. So she tried doing it. I quickly took it from her. But look at her. As young as she is, 22 months, she knows when she picks the cotton bud, she puts it in the ear because she sees daddy do the same thing. Have you realized that most of us are so indisciplined as citizens or people of Africa because of the indiscipline of our leaders? As children of our leaders, now them way we they follow, as corrupt as they are, now so way we they corrupt. As thieves as they are, now so way we be thieves. As they beat traffic with siren, now so way we they beat this sister. As they inflate every price before they give, now so way we they sell goods to people where they inflate the price. A child copies the examples of his parent. The African people are just a reflection of the kind of persons we have in leadership. Yes. Yes. Let the leaders be right and see how you're going to behave. Yes. Me, when I came here, I started behaving smart too, because the leaders here are all behaving smart. The people are behaving smart. What I not go do? If I not do now, they go slap me with fines now. They go can't arrest me. They go give me all kind of ticket. So I have no option than to do what the leaders are doing. See, God bless you guys. Let's connect again. Let me spend time with my baby girl. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Come. Come. Say hi. Say hi. Huh? Yeah. All right, guys. God bless you. We're gonna connect again. Okay. I will probably see you tomorrow or something like that. God bless you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Choco Millionaire, and unsubscribe from any fake account. I hope that person will see that he's being disingenuous. It's not wise to post somebody's whole content, use his photograph, even take my Facebook content and post it without my permission. I haven't even taken any action yet, but guys, it's not wise. If you are the one who did that, you know I'm doing all of this from the bottom of my heart, and I want to help people genuinely, but you don't want to steal my content without my permission, okay? Feel free to share my videos, but definitely don't make it look like yours, okay? God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Bye-bye.